Now, I'm sure we all know that the ZANU PF National People's Conference passed a resolution to allow Mnangagwa to extend his term beyond 2030, and in response to that resolution, Mnangagwa through Chinamasa said, "Nah, I don't want it. I'm a constitutionalist." This came after the 10 provinces resoundingly called for a Mnangagwa third term. Now, I know some of you might say, what are they smoking? What are they thinking? What are they drinking? Are they crazy or what? Well, should I remind you that these are the same provinces that unanimously called for Mnangagwa's expulsion from the party in 2017, 8 days before the coup. Remember, Mnangagwa was expelled from ZANU PF on the 9th of November. ZANU PF unanimously expelled ED before the coup, and now they want him to be president for life? Well, see, I'm saying all this to show you that Muriko Niswa drama. I have said it countless times that ZANU PF structures don't make decisions. I don't know how many times I should repeat it, but I'll say it one more time. ZANU PF structures don't make decisions. They are simply told what to do and they do it. ZANU PF structures are loyal to the highest bidder and sometimes the highest bidder. By that I simply mean that there are two things, only two things in ZANU PF that control decision making and who gets what. Those two things are money and the gun, not popularity. If it was based on popularity, Mnangagwa would not be president. In fact, popularity in Zimbabwean politics is not enough to secure the state presidency. Ask Nelson Chamisa if you think I'm lying. Ask Morgan Tsvangirai if you think I'm lying. Ask the G40 faction if you think I'm lying. But anyway, right now we are not talking about the state presidency. We are talking about ZANU PF politics. I was saying that ZANU PF succession is not a popularity contest. This might confuse the unskilled because on the face of it, it seems as if Mnangagwa is very popular. It seems the whole of ZANU PF wants him to go on beyond 2030, but if you're one of those who have been deceived, I hate to break it to you. Actually, no, I don't hate it. I love it. Yes, so I love to break it to you. All those people you saw chanting 2030 Mnangagwa, it's a charade, it's a sitcom, a drama, a movie, a Netflix series. No, a Zinflix series. How do you explain the fact that Joyce Mujuru had about 7 out of 10 provinces supporting her in the run-up to the 2014 Congress? But she was booted out at the instigation of the First Lady, Grace Mugabe. Why didn't all those provincial structures that supported her resist calls for her expulsion by the First Lady? Remember, at the time, ZANU PF vice presidents were not by appointment. They were actually elected by provinces. So controlling 7 out of 10 provinces meant that you were very popular in the party, but that popularity did not save Joyce Teurairopa Mujuru. She got booted out like a nobody. In fact, she was actually booted out by a nobody because Grace Mugabe didn't have a position in ZANU PF at the time. In fact, Opamuchinguru actually had to step down as leader of the Women's League to allow Grace Mugabe to take over at the 2014 Congress. Speaking of Grace Mugabe, almost all the provinces had actually endorsed her to take over as vice president of ZANU PF to replace Mnangagwa, who had been expelled from the party on the 9th of November in 2017, before the coup. And that expulsion of Mnangagwa, by the way, was actually, well, it came as a unanimous resolution from all the provinces. A week later, on the 20th of November, the same structures expelled Grace Mugabe and readmitted Mnangagwa as president of ZANU PF. 8 days before that, they had expelled him from the party, and 8 days after expelling him, they then appointed him president of their party. These are the same structures which are now saying Mnangagwa must go beyond 2030. Why are these structures always changing their mind? Do you think they change their mind of their own accord? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just trying to show you that ZANU PF structures are only loyal to the highest bidder or the highest bidder. Now, if you don't see the absurdity of this, then you are beyond redemption, or you stand to benefit something from this absurdity, in which case I understand you. After all, it is human to not bite the hand that feeds you. You are just a loyal eater. I see you, so keep eating. But you know what's funny? The people that actually benefit from this eating are the group leaders, not the ordinary people on the ground. The ordinary people on the ground, at best, they simply get empty promises